Hey guys, Tim back here again. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but got some more work done. The Cessna 310. The cockpit is now complete, or cabin area if you want to call it. Seats are all permanently mounted in. Dash and control yokes and everything all permanently done. Let's see if I can get you a good shot of that. Everything I did inside the cockpit is all handmade except for the dash panel. Control yokes, rudder pedals you see on the floor, the seats, seat belts, everything is all hand done by her and I. And let me get you a little zoom here, but you can see the rudder pedals down there that I made. The control yokes. You got the throttle console, center console, whatever you want to call it. I know it's not exact to scale, but I just wanted a little bit to look at in here instead of what they had. But let me go over some of the things I've got completed since February. That's the last time I worked on this plane. Would have been a lot further, but some medical issues this year and stuff has kind of held me back. But video number one, I've talked about opening a hatch in the front, the cargo door area, as you can see here. Set the camera down on it a little bit, but you can see I got that cut in. These aren't the hinges I'm going to be using. That's just some Dubro stuck here to hold the door in place. But when you open this up, this is where the radio compartment is. You're going to have your on-off switch and your charging jacks hanging out here. So if you have to leave the wing center on or whatever, for whatever reason or anything, then you can just charge right from here without having to take your wing off. But that's basically it on that area. This back panel, it appears to be carbon fiber. This and the rear panel over there, I'll show you on the other side for the lighting system. These are just plywood cover with ultra coat carbon fiber covering. But that's the radio compartment I was talking about in video one that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to seal them shut. You can see I'm going to put a rare earth magnet here and a couple rare earth magnets here, and it's just going to be magnetically shut. I'm going to put a scale handle on there, and I'm going to order, probably from Aerodyne, some scale hinges to put here. Now onto the front. Talked about the retracts. I got the front retract all ready to go in. It's been all modified and everything. Modified. I like that one. Got the mounting plate in. It's all braced up with the plywood. The inner wall right here is completely braced on the inside. Slotted out for the retract to pass through. I'm going with mechanical retracts throughout the whole model. Set electric retracts I priced out was about $245, and it's like that's just a little bit too much out of my budget. But we're just going to roll with that. And then if I can just pick up the nose here a little bit and show you, they got the wheel well all cut in, all ready to go. There's one piece in the back that's going to get re-glued in, as you can see behind that last bulkhead there. That'll get re-glued back in. And got the walls and everything for the well all ready to go in here. So I'm not going to put them in here yet. I got some other work to do. But there's a nice little shot inside the front of the cockpit. Now you can see how the seats are all sitting. You got one just a little crooked, but it's hardly noticeable. It's fine with me. But that's basically it on this side of the airplane. Let me get this thing turned around here and I'll show you on the other side. Well, while I got it on this side, let me just do this. You notice on the back, I plugged the holes for the servos. The reason for that is, I don't want the servos outside of the airplane. I don't like the way that looks. I don't want to run push rods either to operate each elevator. Each elevator has to be on a servo. I've been doing some checking, trying to find some slim aileron servos. I am probably going to end up on the underside of each stabilizer right in this area right here, is opening up a hatch, building some rails and stuff in there to house a servo in the stabilizer itself for a direct drive right to the elevator, and then that's one for each side. The next step I'm going to do on this plane is I'm adding some shape to the vertical. This is just a flat vertical. It's all stick built. You can see I got the wiring tube in here for the tail light. The trick a guy taught me years ago how to do, but I'm going to come up with a wing rib pattern here, and then do that the same, shorten them up as I go up, and I'm going to skin it off and give the vertical and airfoil shape, and then that'll all be blended in. so you won't see that. Now if I can get this big old monstrosity turned around here, there you can see again, servo holes are plugged. All the other push rod X's and everything that were in here, they're all completely filled. And then of course, like I was talking about, a servo over on this side that'll go direct to the elevator. Moving on up, here's the other cargo door I talked about in video number 1. And again, this is going to operate all the lighting systems and have access to the slow down modules for the landing gears. Plywood again, carbon fiber covering, ultra coat, and then magnetically held in place when it's shut. I got the doors hinged on the side to where when it's in flight, it'll always blow back. You never want to hinge back here and the door blow open to you. So, but that's where we're at on that. So basically that's it. I mean, one single servo to the rudder, and it's going to be mounted. If I can get her to help me hold this down. You have to excuse me, I got a cold and I've got a cough drop. Pick up the tail there, baby. Not that part of the tail. That part of the tail. She likes to make me fix things. Go ahead and stand her on up. I'm going to pick her up. Lay her down in the arms there. Here's the inside of the wing area. Right back in this area right here, I'm going to mount the servo for the rudder someplace. It's just going to be a single one, a pull. I'm going to utilize this area right here for the radio system. This is going to be utilized for the retract and radio system also. So that's basically it on the whole fuselage. And then, we're getting close to doing the fiberglass work on her. So if I can get her to go ahead and just set that down, I'm done with that. So but let me move on and show you what's going on with the wing now. Got quite a bit done. I mean, in spite of it all. What I did on the wings here is the nacelles, these aren't permanently mounted or bolted on or anything. They're just taped in place underneath where they got to be. I added a 1-inch block on each wingtip of the center section because the way the nacelle sit, it just didn't allow any room right here for fiberglass. So what I did is I added that block to bring some room next to this nacelle. When I go to glass it, I can bring that glass down across and give me a nice clean corner right in here. And by the time it's painted and everything, I have it all blended and shaped out. The next step I'm doing on this is once I get it flipped upside down here, I already got some marks made. I'll show you on this side if you can see it. You can see I have a mark made here. Well, I'm already planning on where the retracts have to go inside of the wing. They have to fold from this side into the center. But I'm running into a couple problems with that. Number one, the wing thickness ain't going to allow for the wheels that I want to put on the airplane. So what I'll probably end up doing is flush mounting the retract here. Again, this will be mechanical also. Let it come into the wheel well, and I'll probably just do a build-up. Just kind of make flare on some build-up around and make the doors and stuff out of that, and just let it flow up underneath the airplane. It won't be scale, but it'll still be purposeful and it'll look good because I don't want the wheels sticking out. I want the wheels up and hidden. So, but anyway, that's the update on the Cessna 310 so far. By the time next time you see it, we're going to have a lot more mods done to it, and it's going to be not 10 months this time before I put a video up of it. So, but in the meantime, obviously, I've been working on my extra 300 and a couple other projects I've had going on, and plus, like I said, August 24th hip replacement, so that set me back a couple months, and and then beforehand of the hip replacement, all the doctor's appointments and stuff I had to go to. So I've been kind of busy most of the year, and so but until next time, you'll see a big difference in this thing. This is Tim and Ms. TNT RC Nuts, who is Tina. And she don't like talk. Yeah, next time you'll see it, we'll have a nice upgrade for you. Have a good one, guys.
Bye, guys.